Hello everyone and welcome back to our last sale of year here at the Brightwells Classic Car Department. We've had an excellent year so far. We've got one last sale which we're going to finish off strong. These cars are going through on the 4th of December. So we're going to take a look at some of the lots we've got to show you in the Classic and Modern Classic sale. Let's go see what we've got. So here we have lot 3, absolutely stunning Triumph TR6 finished in a gorgeous mallard blue. It's a 1973 example, may have already said that, but it looks to be in amazingly original condition and believed to be 32,000 genuine miles. It's a great example, very, very pretty car and lots for the money really. With an estimate of just 11 to 13,000 pounds, it's very, very enticing. So here we have lot 408 in our Modern Classic sale. It's a Bentley Turbo R, screaming presence wherever it goes. It's on 84,250 miles. It's showing 25 service stamps, which I believe gives an average service interval of 3,400 miles, which is exactly what you want if you want one of these. Meticulously maintained. It's from a 13-year ownership. Absolutely stunning example. Try and find a better one on the market today. I think you may struggle, but let's go see what else have we got. Here we have lot 4. It's a beautiful Austin-Healey 3000. Now, we're not just showing you this car because of what a lovely example it is, but because it's also a great example of the buyer's market that we're in today. So just a few short years ago, you'd be looking at paying 45, 50,000 pounds for something like this. Whereas in this auction coming up, you have the opportunity to snap this up for just around 35,000 pounds, the estimate I believe we put on this. So there's a huge amount of car for the money, and a great example that there are bargains out there to be had. And this is surely one of them. It came over from Switzerland in 2006, and just one owner since. And here it is, a very, very enticing reserve. Turning 100 years old this year is lot number 6, this Cluley, built in 1924. Believed to be just one of 9 known survivors left around the world. Only 700 of these were made. And this bit of history can be yours with an exciting estimate of just 10 to 15,000 pounds. But for 100 years old, it's in remarkably good condition. In fact, it's in very, very nice condition. Come down and have a look for yourself on our viewing days on the 2nd and 3rd of December, where you can get yourself a coffee and some food and come have a look at some of our great cars that we have on offer this sale. Let's go see what other lots we have in our sale coming up. Moving on, we have here lot 13, this gorgeous Riley Adelphi 1936 model. As you can see, it's in gorgeous classic Riley colour scheme, a lovely patinated interior. The reason it is so cheap is because it does have a damaged piston, so it's on offer of just 3,000 to 5,000 pounds estimate. If you're clever on your spanners, this is a great winter project. You can do this up over the winter and easily triple or even quadruple your money come the spring. So get involved. It's a gorgeous looking thing, and on offer here, no money basically. Come have a look. Moving back down to this side of our classic car barn, we have lot number 5, this Triumph Roadster. It's 1948 it was built, and it's in spectacular condition, restored around 10 years ago. We did sell it actually in 2018 for £25,000, so an absolute bargain here in this sale with our auction estimate of just £15,000. It's wonderful. It's been used very sparingly since its restoration, which was clearly to a very, very high standard. So come down and take a look. It is not one to be missed. Lot 29 is something a bit special in this sale. It's this Alvis 1270 Saloon. It's still wearing its original Mulliner bodywork, which is incredibly rare. Most of these being kind of chopped up, turned into specials. It's an older restoration, still looks wonderful today. Devilish good looks. It's a fantastic looking thing, very gangster indeed, as Rebecca has just said. But it's in fantastic condition. Like I said, from an older restoration, really, really nice. On offer at just 10 to 12,000 pounds. So really, really enticing. But we're going to go have a look and see what other amazing things we have in our sale. Just in case you missed our Land Rover auction last time around, do not fret. We have many more turned up rather for this sale. Some from the last sale that I did not sell, and more enticing reserves this time around. Other new ones that have turned up, we've got ex-military lightweight Land Rover. That's an absolutely stunning example, just restored. We've got a big budget build, 100-inch Land Rover with a lengthened 90 chassis. We have this one, and many others, as you will see probably on our viewing day if you pop down. So do not worry if you missed them last time around. There's another opportunity with some fresh faces, so come have a look. I've not watched Game of Thrones, but what I do know is winter is coming, and we've got you covered. We have not one, not two, not three, but 4 Toyota Land Cruisers in the sale, one of which is this gorgeous Amazon version with just 65,000 miles. We sold it actually about a year ago and it made £20,000, and it is back in at just £15,000 to £18,000 auction estimate, which looks an absolute steal. So on my way over to our modern classic section of the sale, we're not actually meant to be looking at this car, but I can't walk past an MR2 without giving it some camera time, because what amazing things they are. For the money, you get a mid-engined 90s sports car with 175 horsepower. This particular example is on 121,000 miles. It's in pretty good nick. The paintwork could do with some attention, but as you guys probably know, these things don't really rust apart from the sills. It's a fantastic thing. It's a huge amount of car for money. T-tops, pop-up headlights, amazing exhaust note. What is not to love? But that's not what we're looking at. But come have a look at it anyway. Here we have, to my right, lot 405. It is a later 5.5 litre V8 SL500. As a later version, it's 388 horsepower, I believe 530 newton meters of torque. This particular example is showing just 45,000 miles on the odometer. I believe it's had 3 previous keepers. It's a fantastic bit of kit, and it is in at an extremely mind-bogglingly low estimate of just £5,000 to £6,000, which is an absolute steal. I don't know why you wouldn't want to buy this. Gorgeous car, thumping V8, amazing exhaust note, pure luxury, huge amount of power. Come take a look. It is fantastic and in really nice nick. So 2 great cars here in our modern classic sale. Come have a look. It is blooming cold here in England at the moment, so not the time that you'd be thinking to buy a camper van, or should you be? Here we have a 1972 T2 Volkswagen. I think ideal time to buy one of these when nobody else is looking around for them. Hop in it, disappear to the south of France or Spain, somewhere warm, cheer yourself up, in at £10,000 to £12,000 for some happiness and some time away. Come have a look and potentially get a bargain whilst everybody else is waiting for the summer to come and is rushing to buy them all in the spring. So a great time of year to buy one if you've got somewhere to put it, but I wouldn't worry too much on it because it has a roof. So there's no excuse really on this one. Again, continuing on from our theme of Bugatti Type 35 replicas here at Brightwells, we have probably the nicest example of the bunch, based on a 1966 Volkswagen Beetle. Utilises, I believe, most of the Volkswagen mechanics, so it is super simple with some drop-dead gorgeous Bugatti styling. It is a replica, of course, by Replica of Kent, the people who made the bodywork for this. We're not too sure who built it or when it was built, but what I can tell you is it was restored around 10 years ago with the original Beetle engine in the back. But it is driving faultlessly from a deceased estate, unfortunately, but it is a lovely thing, showing a few miles. We believe the odometer was reset during the time of its restoration, but we can't be too sure. Looking at the MOT history, it's slightly all over the place. But nonetheless, it's a really, really nice thing. And if you can't afford the real thing, like most of us can't, this is the next best thing. Taken to lots of shows by our vendor's late husband. And as you can see, he has cherished it very well. And here it is, ready to come to one of you for just £12,000 to £14,000 is our auction estimate, which looks to be superb value, considering the real one is going to set you back a few £100,000, if not a lot more. So come take a look. It is wonderful and driving very nicely on site. Here we have 2 of 3 of what we're calling our private winter collection. We had a client who unfortunately has passed away. He used us for many, many years. And we've sold quite a few things from his collection, but we have just got the final 3 now. It was a wonderful collection of cars that he had, and the final 3 are here to be offered in this sale. We have this Rolls-Royce 2530 and this absolutely gorgeous Jaguar Mark 10, which has also been converted to be a convertible. Jaguar never made a convertible from the factory. Lots of them were converted to be convertibles for the US market, some better than others. It does not take a genius to realize this one has been done to a spectacular standard. It set our client back £100,000 in 2021 when it was shown on the Jaguar enthusiast stand at the NEC. And here it is for sale again, unfortunately due to his passing. It's a fantastic thing, absolutely stunning. Boasts a 4.2 litre engine. We'll hopefully get some shots of that engine bay that you can see on your screen. It is absolutely wonderful. Same can be said with this Rolls-Royce as well. It is just in remarkable condition, really smart thing. These don't come up very often at all, as you guys are aware. And over here, we're gonna go have a look at this lovely Bentley S3, which is to the same supreme standard. So this is the Bentley S3 as part of the 3 cars that we have on the private winter collection. It is a fantastic thing, 1965. It's converted to look like a drop head at some point in the 1990s. Our client bought it in 2016 and had an extensive, no expense spared restoration. And as you can see, it is absolutely magnificent. It was originally Saloon and owned by some shipping tycoons in the 1960s. Rather nice number plate as well. Apparently if you squint, it says HRH. Make of that what you will. As you can see, it is absolutely stunning. A fantastic conversion, fantastic restoration as well. Come have a look, it is beautiful, a huge amount of luxury for the money. They don't get much nicer than this. Bidding starts this Saturday, the 30th of November, for the sale to end on Wednesday, the 4th of December. Not just for the classics, but also the modern classics as well, so don't miss out. They now end on the same day. We have a huge range of bikes, cars, convertibles, 4x4s, all sorts of things. There's something here for everyone. We hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of the airplane man, please keep watching, and we'll try and get as many interesting things here for you all. So have a lovely weekend, and we will see you all Monday, Tuesday for our viewing day.